had some health issues that made it impossible for me to keep uploading. But now, hopefully, I will be back much more often. I also stream very regularly on twitch.tv/hoodieplays. Obviously, it's not ASMR, but if you're into the trading card game like we're showing today, or say Valorant, definitely go check out that. I'll have a link in the description if you wish to look at that. But today we have essentially a booster box opening on PTCGO, the Pokemon trading card game online, of the new set Astral Radiance, wherever it is. Let me try to find it. I don't know why it's hard to find this. Okay, there it is. I got, oh my goodness, I got 43. 43 packs right here. And now I am a collector a little bit, but especially when it comes to the online game, I'm much more excited for playable cards, because I do play the game and travel to play the game and stuff like that. So I'm much more looking for the playable cards than the collector's items. But I digress. We can kind of just jump right into this. The cards that I'm looking for the most are Hisuian Samurott V and V Star, as well as Darkrai V and V Star. Now I know Palkia V and V Star are very, very good as well, so I would be happy with those two. But personally, I just really want to play some dark stuff. I've not played any dark decks in a while. And with Mew VMAX being so good, playing these dark decks will be pretty solid, in my opinion. So anyways, let's jump right into this. I will say, with this set, I don't think that Mew will be as good as it was before, but who knows. I'm gonna judge the audio on this and adjust accordingly, I should say. Alright, that's too loud. Alright. Our first pack. Whoops. We have Poochyena, which is pretty cool. I like that artwork. It evolves into the Mightyena, which is pretty good. The Mightyena will probably be used in some like Wormadam Stage 1 decks, or Zoroark, like stuff like that. This is a new Pokemon from the Legends Arceus games. It's the Hisuian Quillfish. And this Pokemon is pretty cool. I like Overquill a lot. It's a very cool Pokemon. And I personally love the Legends Arceus games. I thought they were incredibly fun. I also have streamed that a lot on the channel, just shiny hunting and stuff like that. But anyways, let's see what our rares are here. Reverse is a Mamoswine, and our rare is a Cleaver. Another new Pokemon. It's an evolution of Scyther, a branch evolution. So instead of evolving into Scizor, you would evolve into Scyther. Let's go into the second one. Depending on how long this goes, I may turn this into two different parts. Because I know personally when I listen to ASMR, I like around the 20-25 minute mark are about what I like the most. this makes a couple of really funny decks actually kind of good. It makes Kecleon pretty decent. It makes Let's All Roll Out pretty decent. And a couple others as well. But we also got the Hoodoo. Stand Sentry is a really good ability. Basic energy attached to your benched Pokemon can't be discarded by an effect of your opponent's item or supporter cards. It's really good so that your energies aren't discarded by like crushing hammers or Fana Waves or stuff like that. Well, I guess you could still Fana Waves them because it's basic energy, but yeah. And our rare is a Hisuian Braviary. This shiny is probably my favorite shiny of all of the new Hisuian Pokemon. It's very, very good. It's like black, and then this turns to a light blue color. It looks really, really nice. Alright, we got a couple cool things here. We got Sisu, our 5th already. I opened up 2 pre-release kits, or 3 pre-release kits, and did a couple trades as well. But I don't believe I specifically traded for this. It just came with some of the other cards I wanted. And then we got an Energy Lotto, which is a return. It's a card that was in the Sun and Moon format, and they have reprinted it here to be used again, and it's pretty good. It's a pretty good card. You look at the top 7 cards of your deck, and you may reveal an energy card you find there and put it into your hand. So the reason that that's better than, say, like Energy Search in some instances is this says energy card and not basic energy card. So you could find a twin energy or a double turbo or a whatever the other special energies are. There's the rainbow one, I forget what it's called, but yeah, so that's that. Our reverse is another Mamoswine, and our rare is a Leafeon. Nothing too big yet. Alright, we pulled the Togetic here, which is, it's got the Voice of Happiness ability, which just heals 30 from your active when you evolve into Togetic. And the reason this is cool is the entire line has healing properties like that, so you can just keep evolving as you go. I think this could be potentially played with decks like Blissey or stuff like that. Ooh, what a cool card. Kingdra, character rare. This is such good artwork. Look at this. I actually pulled this card IRL too. I opened a booster box IRL, and if you guys would like to see that booster box, I can commentate over it in ASMR because it is being uploaded on the main channel as well. So if you'd like that, please leave a comment in the comment section below and let me know. But this card is amazing. It has Claire just holding on to the Kingdra as it looks like it goes up a waterfall. It's using the move waterfall here. But really, really cool card. And our rare Shaman. It has one of those attacks, the Encouraging Gift, where you can only use it if you go second, and only during your first turn. So very situational. You'd have to find this bad boy on the first turn and get it into the active position as well. So it's a very, very good has no retreat. It's a free trader. Oh, holy cow. This doesn't seem too strong to me. But free retreat and 220 in a world where we can power this up with Arceus V-Star is very good. So, maybe. I don't know. Potentially in like fighting decks or something. I don't know. Because you could splash water, but you can't really splash double fighting. But I don't know. We'll see. That's a very cool card though. Oh, and this is the Togepi. When you play this from your hand onto your bench, you may heal 10 damage from your active. So again, it's one of those. The continuous healing with the touch of happiness. Maybe we'll get a Togekiss with this as well, which would be pretty cool. Nothing too crazy here. We already saw the Hoodoo before. So I guess let's just go into the reverse right away. And it's Hisuian Arcanine. I know this is a card that a lot of people like. Or I mean, not a card, but a Pokemon that a lot of people like. The card is a little bit on the weaker side. There is another format that a lot of people play called Gym Leader Challenge. And potentially this card could have some play there. Because being a stage 1 with 150 hit points and doing 160 plus burn is very, very good. But I don't know the current meta for fighting type Pokemon. I'm not sure if you could fit in the fire energy or yeah, I don't know. There could be some synergies there though. That could be cool. This could be pretty good for Gym Leader Challenge. And our rare is Lilligant. So I know a lot of people are kind of in between on whether they like Hisuian Lilligant or not. It's a Pokemon where when I ask people, it's almost a 50-50 split on whether they like it or not. But I personally really, really like it. Not necessarily this card, but the card is okay. I wish it was free trade, but just the I don't know, the design. I like it a lot better than normal Lilligant, and especially when you're fighting it in the game, and it has the gold aura around it. It looks very, very good. This was one of the first Pokemon that I shiny hunted in that game, and I definitely am really happy that I did. Alright, still got a lot of packs left. Joy. Each player reveals their hand, draw 3 cards. This is kind of cool. I don't know how good this is, but it's really interesting for sure. Hand reveal is strong, but in the world of Rapid Strike Inteleon, where you're able to use cards from your hand to search for whatever you want, the current state of your hand doesn't matter too much in the state of the game right now, because there's so many different ways to search out the things you need that exactly what your hand looks like doesn't change the outcome a lot of times. But then we have Spicy Seasoned Curry. Your active Pokemon is now burned, heal 40. I don't know if that's I don't know if that's the greatest trade-off, but it's a very funny card to say the least. I like it. Chatot is very cool. So I was never a huge Chatot lover until Legends Arceus. And in Legends Arceus, I fell in love with this Pokemon. I think it's amazing. It's the Pokemon that I've shiny hunted the most and still have not gotten it. I still do not have shiny Chatot. I have 2.5 boxes of Pokemon that are shiny in that game. That's how much I've played and streamed it. And I do not have shiny Chatot yet. Shelby said that someone said they would trade that to me because they got a single outbreak. But I would rather get my own. I still don't have one. I'm so sad. But here's the reverse. Oh, another character rare. Wow, that looks really cool. I actually forget what her name is. But she's obviously in the Diamond Clan. I think she is the one that has the Munchlax, I think. But the ability Hurried Gate, once during your turn you may draw a card, is actually pretty good. And then if you have the same number of cards in your hand as your opponent, this attack does 80 more damage. So for just 2, it does 120, which is pretty strong. The black orbs shine with an uncanny light when the Pokemon is erecting invisible barriers. The fur shed from its beard retains heat well, and is a highly useful material for winter clothing. Yeah, this is super cool. I love this card. Very good artwork. And our rare Basque Legion. It's another very cool Pokemon from the game. The card isn't the worst either by any means. It is a stage 1 that if you had a Pokemon knocked out last turn, this attack does 120 now. And they are confused, which is very, very good, very good. This will be used in Gym Leader Challenge. It's not that good for like standard, but for Gym Leader Challenge, this is very, very strong. And the art's pretty cool too. Oh, we finally got one. We got a dark patch, so I believe that's my third. Yep, that's my third dark patch, which is pretty good. We also got Jubilee Village, which I guess I had one of. No, this is the first, but it doesn't say new. I don't know. Once during each player's turn, that player may shuffle their hand into their deck and draw 5. If they do, their turn ends. That's very, very strong. Very, very strong. That's going to be used in a lot. There was a card called Tropical Beach that was used quite a bit in Standard when it was legal, but it was a promo only given out if you went to the World Championships, if you qualified for the World Championships. And so it was in very, very limited demand, and it was still Standard for some reason. It was just very, very expensive. Like I remember I bought mine for like 120 back in the day. Like it was just crazy. Like, but this card basically does the same thing. Not as good, but almost as good. And this will be like 10 cents. So, pretty cool. Pretty cool that Pokemon did that. And then Temple of Sinnoh. All special energy attached to Pokemon, both yours and your opponent's, provide colorless energy and have no other effect. Very strong. Very strong stadium for the current meta right now. strongest. The effect is very strong of taking 2 cards from discard and putting it back into your deck or putting it back into your hand like any do. But it's flip 2 coins, and flipping coins will always be not the strongest when it comes to like when it comes to playing cards. You're leaving it up to chance instead of doing something that has an actual effect, like Ordinary Rod, where you don't flip, you just put 2 back into your. But anyways, and our rare is a Glaceon. Alright, I think this one will be our last for the day. But yeah, definitely let me know in the comment section below if you want more of this. I will record the other half of this opening probably. So yeah, just let me know if you want to see more of these kind of openings or not. Feedback is always encouraged. Thank you so much for sticking with me and for watching these. I really appreciate it. And our last rare, actually, let's go over Kamado first because we haven't seen that yet. Choose a card in your hand, discard the other cards. If you do, draw 4. That's really interesting. So most of the time, your hand will consist in most decks of anywhere from like 4 to 7 cards. So there's a portion where this card is very good, and there's a portion where it's not good. It's kind of situational. And in a world where you can only play 1 supporter card per turn, as it says down here, you can only play 1 supporter card during the turn. There's other supporters that just give you better value than this. Maybe there'll be a deck where you really need to discard a bunch. Like maybe the Zoroark, like Wormadam box like thing. Or like Darkrai, where you're trying to like Dark Patch a bunch and stuff like that. I don't know. But yeah, it seems very situational. And our last rare is Mesprit Hollow. Mental Shroud. The Lake Trio always have something. They always have an ability that's around weakness, and it's like almost always like if they're all on the field, then their weakness is ×3 or something like that. But this time it says if you have Uxie and Azelf in play, your Pokemon have no weakness, which is kind of cool. But you're also having to put 3 Pokemon on your bench. It doesn't really seem too worth it to me to play all those, but yeah, I mean they're all low HP also, so you'd have to play like like Manaphy on the bench to like block bench spam and stuff like that. So I don't think these cards are too good, but the artwork looks amazing. So